every day you always want to know who Charlemagne the God's donkey of the day is.
Yes.
Okay, I was looking to see if anybody made comment. Mm-hmm. St. Louis news station KMOV is forced to issue an apology after the anchor says colored to describe minority homeowners.
Wow.
And blames the incident on a change on the teleprompter. It was probably supposed to say either people of color or people, homeowners, or whatever.
He was reading the teleprompter.
He read the teleprompter.
Oh, poor thing.
A St. Louis news anchor has apologized for using the word colored to describe minority homeowners during a broadcast. Now, the funny thing about it, which is what Charlemagne said. No. Charlemagne had two things about this, okay? One, he said the actual report was something Black people need to know about.
Okay.
Because they were appraising, showing that appraisers were appraising Black people's houses lower than they were white people's houses.
Yes, they were.
Mm-hmm. And that's what the news was reporting on. Mm-hmm. And he was reading the teleprompter and he said colored people.
And you think that they would have said people of color? Is that why that word color was in there?
It was supposed to be some other way, whatever way. It wasn't to say colored people, though.
But you think that word colored was supposed to be in the prompter?
The word color, right.
Oh.
So Charlemagne he gave him, obviously, donkey of the day. Mm-hmm. Because even though the teleprompter says that you're not a moron, mm-hmm. don't you read, look and say what you say. And even if you say it, don't you, I'm sorry, the color. Teleprompter, I'm sorry, y'all. I should have read ahead.
Yes.
I would never say color. He should have corrected it right then.
Okay.
But he's so stupid, he kept on talking. That's why they call them talking heads. They look at the teleprompter, they don't even know what they read. They just reading sometimes.
Wow.
So that, of course, he gave him the donkey of the day.
Okay.
But he also was like, Black people becoming outraged about it. The story was more important. You should be outraged that the appraisers are appraising your property homes. Less.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. They didn't even talk about that. They talking about the fact that he said the word colored.
They actually totally missed the whole purpose of the
whole show. So that was one he was mad about.
Okay.
Number two, the president of the NAACP wrote them a letter and demanding things happen to this guy. He's the president of the NAACP. The National Advancement for Colored People.
You stupid man.
So Charlemagne said
the name of your
organization is demanding that something happens to this guy because he said colored people.
How stupid is that?
He said Black people, we got to do better.
Everybody a donkey in this one.
He said, Black people, we got to do better.
Because the NAACP guy, that's over the national or over their state?
Over the state.
Okay, because it's another guy that's national.
Right.
So I don't think he would say that.
All I'm saying is Charlemagne was absolutely correct. Your outrage, yes, you could get upset about this guy saying the word colored, mm-hmm. but the outrage should have been over the appraisers making Black people's houses marked less than white people. You
should be outraged about that, especially
make a comment about him. Yes. But the outrage should be about the story.
Oh my God. They are low. They give us a lower percentage or whatever amount for our homes versus Janice's house down the street.
So that's what he was saying. We get outraged over the stuff the petty stuff, so that when you really do have something to get outraged about, nobody listens to you.
Yeah, it's like the boy that cried wolf.
That's why I said don't play the black card all the time.
And play
it when you need it, but don't play it all the time.
And the other thing with the NAACP, you brought this up in one of our shows. Are we thinking to not change the NAACP because it still says the National Advancement of, the National Association of the Advancement of Colored People? That's still in the name of our organization. So are you getting mad at a person that says colored people?
A person, if you work for the NAACP,
colored people,
you can't get mad at somebody for saying
you got an old name for your organization. So if you are outraged about don't say colored anymore,
thank you,
then we should be working about changing the NAACP.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't understand.
And if you don't want to change it, which I understand because it's been around for a long time, you can't write letters when somebody says using the word color.
And not to take him out. Was he trying to say cancel
like
him?
cancel? You can't do that.
Just say apologize.
Yeah. Now, in NAACP's, I'll try to play devil's advocate on the other side. Mm-hmm. I look at it as the word bitch. Women call each other a bitch. Girl, you a bitch. Like, girl.
Y'all bitches need to come on.
Y'all bitches need to come on, honey. We're going to go out, whatever. Mm-hmm. That's different than if somebody calls you a bitch.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's why people want to definitely get rid of the N word.
So if that's
in terms of endearment, they still don't want to be.
So if that's what the NAACP is saying, then they need to be very clear on that.
Yes,
we're keeping the word color, people, because it's a descriptive of the organization
for over 200 years.
Now, if some old lady that's 80 years old or 90 says color people, that's fine. My grandmother said color,
and she's in her
she's black.
She was in her 90s. Yeah,
she said colored, a colored man. I said, who came out the store, Grandma? Oh, a colored man. Well, she's 90 years old.
Or if we're listening to a white person that's in their 80s, they slip and say colored, I don't correct them.
But if you're young and you say it,
like I did one of my managers,
we know you saying it in a derogatory way.
This was years ago at my job, and I told this story a number of times. One of my managers was young, nice looking white guy. He dated all kinds of women, different ethnicities, and I asked, we were talking about dating black people, dating out of our race. And it was a bunch of us in like a little meeting room. It was maybe like 6 of us. And he was there. He was near my age. So he was young, 30s maybe. He said, I dated a colored girl before. And then everybody kind of looked and I laughed. I said, what color was she? Was she blue? Purple? He turned red.
But you
because he knew what I was talking about. I said, you should not. I said, you are too young to be saying color.
But you knew he wasn't saying it in a derogatory way.
No, he just said, I dated a colored girl too.
So I look at in the defense of the NAACP and the N-word and bitch and all that.
Yes.
I think people look more now at how you say it, more than what you say. Even fat. If you say, we say fat to each other. Shut up with your fat self. But we joking.
Other countries we learn.
They say big girl. Big one. Big one.
I was in one of the islands.
Yeah,
come on, big one. Come on.
And very descriptive.
Clear skin. My light skinned cousin. And big one is me. And after like 4 big ones, I got a little like, okay, can you find another word? I don't like big one. And when we were in South Africa, they call biracial colored.
Yeah.
That's how they term biracial people.
In South Africa, they say colored.
They say colored. And I said colored.
And then I always tell my story, my friend from Panama. Mm-hmm. She was talking to this guy on the phone. Uh-huh. And it was somebody she never met. Mm-hmm. He said he's seen her in school because she's pretty. Uh-huh. And no, he hadn't seen her. They was just somebody was trying to hook them up.
So he could meet her.
Uh-huh. And we went to DePaul. And she said, well, I'll meet you at the University Center. Mm-hmm. And he said, well, how do I know who you'll be? Which one you'll be? Mm-hmm. She said, I'll be with my fat friend, Kim. Now, we both 56. And I still remind her that. And she still don't know what she said was wrong. She's from Panama. She's like, what's wrong? I said, first of all, there's 100 things you could have said. I have on a pink shirt. I have a hat on. I'll have on jeans and a backpack. Uh-huh. Why would the first thing you say, I'll be with my fat friend Kim? And she said, well, he would know who I was. It doesn't matter. It's not that many of us in the school that's black. You could have said anything. It's not 100 black girls walking around. It's not like you on Spelman University.
Tell that story. I just laughed. Like,
we're going to DePaul.
And she meant no harm.
And she still don't know what she said wrong. And we're 56.
She said, did you not understand? You said my fat friend. She said, yeah. I don't know if it's an island thing or what. Big one, clear skin, fat one. It wasn't offensive to them.
The guy started laughing because I said in the background, why would you say that? And he started laughing. I said, why would she say that?
My fat friend Kim. Oh my goodness, that was so. Oh, I don't know.
And I'm just listening. I'm in her dorm room. Listen, I'm like, yeah, meet up with him. I'm encouraging her.
She's from a culture that does whatever sticks out.
But I'm saying, I'm encouraging her. I'm like, yeah, meet up with him. Oh, well, he's saying what he gonna have on. That's another thing. He's saying what he's gonna have on first.
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you say what you're gonna have on?
I would be with my fat friend.
He said, I'm gonna have on jeans and I'll have on a shirt that says Loyola or something like that. I'm light skinned. I got curly hair.
Oh my God.
I'll be there. You'll see me.
Oh gosh.
How do I know who you'll be? Oh, I'll be there with my fat friend
She
Kim.
didn't even say what she having on. She went right to you.
I said, you got on a pink shirt and blue jeans. Why can't you just say that?
And she still don't see anything wrong with it. My fat friend Kim. Oh, that is so funny. Oh,
so now I gotta be dragged along so that he knows who you are. I'm the fat girl at the university
with me now because that's what he's looking
for. So then when he's looking around, he don't even see you. He sees the fat girl with the skinny girl. Oh, that must be her.
That must be her with the girl. Oh, that was that. And this.
So now he's eyeballing me.
Oh,
he's not even looking for you. He's looking for me, the fat girl at University Center.
Oh God, that was good. That was good. Oh, I tell you.
And she still don't know what she said wrong about that.
The guy that
yeah, I didn't go. I said, I'm not going with you. Absolutely not. I said, oh, Kim, she tried to apologize.
I thought you went.
No, I did not go with her.
Oh, see, and you got upset like I did with the big one.
She talking about, come on, Kim. I said, I'm not going. You going on your own. You shouldn't have never said my fat friend Kim.
Yeah.
Because now he's going to be looking for me.
That's funny.
Oh, Kim, come on. No, you go on your own.
Find them on your own. You just won't be with a fat friend. See, I know it. And a lot of times that's in their area from where they come from. It's not a big thing.
Thank you.
That guy saying big one, he was not being funny.
She never went.
He said big one.
She never went. She never went to meet him.
So we both had a big one.
But she didn't want to go by herself. But she shouldn't have said my fat friend Kim, and I would have went with her.
But no, she don't know that that was offensive.
I know that, but why would I go now knowing he's looking for your fat friend?
But she's thinking now, you told me that I shouldn't have said that, but still you need to come with me because that's how you're going to figure out who I am. You know what? Now I got to find another fat girl to be with.
She didn't have to know who, she knew who he was because he had sense enough to say what he had on. She could have still went. He said, I have on jeans, I have on like a Loyola shirt.
So she never went.
She didn't go. She didn't want to go by herself.
Oh, because she meets somebody, he could hurt her.
Well, sorry, you just gonna get hurt.
Her fat
you should have never said your fat friend Kim.
Oh, that's
I'm supposed to walk across campus now and I don't even want to walk. Now I gotta walk across campus.
You know what? And you wasn't even that size.
I wasn't even half this size.
She wasn't even half this size and still was a fat friend.
What would I be now? Her huge friend?
Oh, yeah. She'd probably say, ask her. What would she say?
Ask her. Because we're still best friends.
Will the description change?
I would say, what am I now? I was fat Kim then.
Right.
And I was half this size. Maybe a size 13, 14. What am I now? If I was fat friend Kim.
My huge friend.
What am I, huge now?
Oh, my real fat
obese.
friend.
She probably would have said obese.
You think?
She probably would have said it.
Let's ask her when we talk with her again.
I'll be with my obese friend.
And don't give her any hints. Like if you were to
I'm gonna
build up the story.
Hopefully she's not watching this.
Yeah,
she don't be on social media.
That's so funny.
All right. Emerald says, being called color really doesn't bother me. He should have left with you, Kim. Thank you. And then Mouth Soap says, y'all so hilarious.
Girl.
Fat friend Kim.
And after 4 big ones, because we were going everywhere
they
in and out the car.
Do that.
Come on, big one. Come on, big one. Come on, big one.
They do that every time.
And I looked at him, big one. Dude, you're not in America.
It depends on what people say.
You get slapped in your face.
No, it was a guy here in America. I was in New York, and I was walking, and not again.
What did he say?
Not even this size. Smaller than this size. Yeah. I was walking down the street, West Indian guy, but he's American. He's not in Jamaica.
You know better than.
Oh, I'm not going to be able to fit on the same sidewalk.
You know what? You didn't tell me that. You didn't tell me somebody said that.
And I looked at him like, what?
Knock your
He said,
head off.
oh, I'm not going to be able to, and then repeated it. Oh, I'm not going to be able to fit on the same sidewalk. I said, that's not funny.
What did he say?
I said, you stupid. I'm just joking.
I do remember. We were in New York.
Yes.
And we were walking.
I was walking by myself. I don't know where you were.
I thought I was with you.
You weren't with me. I was by myself.
But I remember that. That was in New York. It was a few of them, wasn't it? It was one of them that said the comment.
Yeah. No, it was one guy by himself.
Was it? Okay, that must have been another time.
It's a couple of things. When we was in France, you know how they have that small areas where you got to walk down the street. It was these French guys, and they were standing in the door. And they was like, whoa. So we get it.
I'm so glad we got a sense of humor.
I think people make fun of fat people.
Oh, all the time, especially in Europe.
Oh, in Europe, you getting told, in Asia. Mm-hmm. Oh, no, don't get on the elevator. No.
There's too many. There's too many. You go later.
The one guy in Paris.
Go later.
The one guy in Paris, one. On the elevator, one.
So, no.
It says 600 pounds on this thing. I don't know. Wait, 600 pounds.
No, he don't want to chance it.
No. One.
I'll come back at you. I'll get you later.
One.
Yeah, we've been everywhere we go. We get cracked on sometimes. Thank you for a sense of humor.
And Lord. They know you fat when you're American.
Yeah. That's
in
true.
Africa.
Yeah. Well,
you American, aren't you?
No. When we were in South Africa, we saw some big women.
They wasn't big like us. They had big hips.
Well, there were some big ones because I remember when I went to Uganda.
You're right.
I left my clothes there, and
they was big. But they usually old.
Yeah, they were mothers.
They're not young. They mother.
They were so happy I left clothes for them.
Yeah, no,
because it's hard for them to find clothes. At that
but
size.
African men will say that too.
Yeah.
Big one. Oh, big one. Whoa, American.
Big one.
American, right?
You must have money.
American.
Ooh.
Yeah, I'm American. So what?
You're not poor. Okay.
Yeah, you big girl.
Oh, that's funny. My fat friend Kim. Oh, we love her today for this.
All right, y'all.